Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Tonight's topic is going to be when the narcissist discards. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. And this is a trigger warning. So if the relationship ended recently, you may not be in a place to be watching this video. I'm warning you right now. It's for people that have healed or are on the healing path and understand the magnitude of the narcissistic relationship. I just want to give you a fair warning. So what this is when the narcissist discards. Many times when the narcissist does this, it will come out of the blue and you will not be expecting it, and it will be at a time when you are most vulnerable. You could be at your lowest point, meaning your supply, what you offered to the narcissist, has now either run dry or they've already encapsulated a new source of supply or sources of supply, and you are no longer needed. It's 100% true, and it happens each and every day on this planet. It's real. It's absolutely unfortunate, but this is exactly how it is. When the narcissist discards an individual, the person most likely has been working extremely hard, diligently on the narcissistic relationship, because maybe they thought they were in love, maybe they were in a working relationship, brother, sister, whomever. The thing is that with this part is the person no longer, maybe now they have physical ailments, or they have no money in their bank account, or they've put on weight or lost weight, or their social circle isn't the same people. The point is the narcissist doesn't see a need to keep you or that person around any longer, and they will discard that person. And they will do it at the most inopportune time possible. Now bear in mind, there is no good time for a discard. There just isn't. But at the same time, if you were in one of these relationships with a narcissist and you got discarded, you never thought, first of all, that there was such a thing as narcissism. Second of all, that how could someone discard someone? Like, what is this? Like what about all the things we built up? What about all the plans we're working towards and all these things, which is future faking, we now know. The point is the narcissist had this planned a long time ago, and they were smearing your name, and they were painting you in a bad light the whole time. Once your love bomb stage was over, or once the euphoric stage of the relationship was over, the newness of it, let's put it that way, they have no reason for you. They really don't. They just keep you around while they're getting other sources of supply, other viable sources of supply behind your back, or maybe in front of you. But there will come a time, inevitably, when the narcissist will discard the person, or the person understands that, wow, this person's toxic, I don't need to be in this relationship. Having said these things, the narcissist will discard people. And when they do it, it is meant to inflict the most amount of pain, shock, awe, destruction. It's meant to leave you on the side of the road like a sheet of paper crumbled up. It's exactly what it's meant to do. And the narcissist many times is hoping that you don't make it. They're hoping that you don't rebuild. They're hoping that you don't get over them. They are hoping that you remain in the trauma bond attached to the narcissist. And the whole time they're doing this, when they discard people, they just move on as if they never even knew you. It's like their mask has slipped, and they're now revealing themselves to you, which is who they really are, which isn't the person that you were in the relationship with. It's someone completely different. And the narcissist, at this point, they say to themselves, wow, I am so happy I don't have to wear this mask any longer. It was getting so cumbersome. It was getting so tiring. I can now be myself, at least for a little period of time, before I ensnare my next person in the narcissistic web of manipulation. When that mask slips and it comes off during the discard, let's say, you will see somebody unrecognizable. It will be somebody that you didn't imagine in your worst nightmare existed, but yet that's the person that you were with for a period of time. It's absolutely astounding if you've experienced this, and there are so many different layers to it. But what you're focusing on here is when you're discarded is now the emptiness, all the free time you have, thinking about how to heal from the trauma bond, discovering what the glossary of terms are in narcissism, and understanding who your real friends are. Because remember, many people, once you're discarded, they will think that, oh, the relationship just ended, move on, get over it, it's no big deal. You can find another person, another friend, another lover, another job, whatever. They don't understand what has been happening insidiously behind the scenes. All the abuse you've endured, everything from rage fits to stonewalling to gaslighting, everything. They don't see it because, remember, the narcissist is two different people. They're one person behind closed doors, which is how you saw them, and they're another person to the public. And the public perception to the narcissist is it has to be impeccable. They have to be looked at as if they do nothing wrong. So when the discard happens, many times people will be shocked. They'll be like, I'm not talking about just you, if you were discarded, I'm talking about people. They'll be like, what happened there? Like, I thought these guys were great. I thought things were going well. No, it's just the culmination of you enduring the narcissistic relationship for a period of time until you couldn't take it any longer, or they saw you getting weak, and they saw that you didn't have anything else to offer, and they saw that your resources were dwindling, and they cast you aside, just like that sheet of paper crumbled up on the side of the road. It's what they did. It's what they're doing right now. It's what they will always do. It's their nature. Another part, when the narcissistic relationship, when you get discarded, or people get discarded, they think to themselves, wow, how could this person do this? I thought they loved me. I thought they cared about me. I thought they were a great friend. No, none of that's true. Not one bit of it's true. Because the narcissist doesn't love you. They never have and they never will. They just used you, and they took advantage of you and manipulated you and brainwashed you. And they had you work for them the whole time, which is why when you were discarded, your resources were probably at an all-time low or approaching there. You see, they saw you now as a burden, not as the saving grace. And remember, the narcissist sees things in black and white, good or bad. In this case, if it was you were painted black. And yes, it's a difficult pill to swallow, but it's exactly how the narcissist thinks, because they don't see on the spectrum. They don't see the goodness and the not goodness in people. That it's either you're all in or all out. That's why when you met the narcissist, most likely the relationship moved at lightning speed, because they didn't want to spend time with you so you could understand exactly who they are and maybe end the relationship before they could get the supply from you. It's exactly what happened. And after the relationship, the next relationship that the narcissist finds, it will move along even quicker. It will, just the way it goes. Because remember, there is the aging narcissist. That's for a different video. The whole point is, when you're discarded, it crushes you. It takes your world and turns it upside down. You instantly go from having no free time, and certainly no time to work on yourself, to now having an abundance of time, and all you do is work on yourself. And it's remarkable. Once you actually understand that this was a blessing in disguise, and again, that's why I'm giving a trigger warning for this video, because if the relationship ended recently for you, the last thing you see it as is a blessing in disguise. But once you come through the fire and you do the work and you heal and you process and grow and understand that you had to go through this relationship to get to this point in time where you are right here and right now with me watching this video, you had to. It was a rite of passage. It's something that you didn't want to go through. You certainly didn't want to experience, and you never thought would happen to you, but yet here you are. And you've come through the fire, and it was a blessing in disguise if you've made it through the fire. If you haven't, I understand. And maybe not everybody agrees on my take on that, but I personally take it as that. The next thing is, when you're discarded, you will lose many friends, because the smear campaign has been in full force, and you didn't even know about a smear campaign because you thought you were playing on a level playing field with this person. You weren't. The whole time they were trying to manipulate you in front of people and behind people, dropping little hints. Oh, this person's got problems. Oh, this person's not doing that. When none of it was true. And that's why you lose so many friends or family members, because they believe in all the nonsense the narcissist said about you. That's a whole different layer you have to process. Understanding the definition, the glossary, the terms of words is a whole different one. You have to do that. That's exactly how you put the pieces of the puzzle together. And that's exactly how you will move forward. And then you have to heal. You have to really dig in deep as you ever have dug in, and understand that this is your time. This is your time. You need to do the work. You can't just take a magic pill and it disappears. So when the narcissist discards, it's meant to inflict maximum pain. It's meant to crush you, to decimate you. That's what they want. That's why you never get closure from the narcissist, because they want you in the fog. They want you pining for them. They want you thinking about the relationship. They want you being their servant for the rest of your life, whether you're in the relationship with them or not, because they believe that they own you. They believe that they've cast a spell on you per se, and that you will succumb to what they want. It's true. That's why many times if you do get a Hoover, and again, my hope is you don't get a Hoover, but if you do, they Hoover you nonchalantly, meaning like hoping that you've forgotten about the relationship and hoping that you'll go back for round two, which you don't do. But guys, the narcissist, when they discard, it's unlike anything, and it's not good. It's one of the most difficult things you'll ever experience. So I need to close the video out now. I'm going to close it short. And guys, I hope you liked the video. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great evening. Stay blessed, stay true, stay on the path. Continue to become awakened and aware and understand you are loved. God bless you. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. You are loved more than ever. Shorter video than usual, but I had to cut it short. Sorry, guys. I love you. Bye.